How's it going, everyone? Got quite a bit to talk about in this video. It looks like another publisher may be thinking about pushing their game prices to $70. We'll talk about that, and we have a couple of PlayStation 4 and 5 game updates. The next Telltale project in the Expanse has gotten its launch date for Episode 1. We'll talk about that, and on top of that, a side-scrolling action game has gotten its release date. A game I think you should have on your radar. Looks pretty good, so we'll talk that at the end of this video. But yes, $70 price tag. A little bit controversial, but at the end of the day, it feels like there are certain titles that people are gonna be okay with spending $70 on, but it is pushing people away from buying other games. You know, when a game like God of War Ragnarok comes out and it's $70 on PlayStation 5, yes, it's an expensive game, but people know that they're gonna be satisfied with their experience. When a game like, let's say, Star Wars Jedi Survivor comes out, technical issues aside, it seemed like a lot of people picked that up for $70. A Hogwarts Legacy, $70, and people picked that up. I hate to tell you guys this, and maybe some of you guys will be upset hearing this, a game like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Call of Duty is a gargantuan franchise, and Modern Warfare 2 had the hype and anticipation behind it that $70 was okay for that game. Then there are other titles, your Forspokens of the world, your Callisto Protocols, those games at $70, a Marvel's Midnight Suns, those games at $70 are probably pushing it a little bit too far, but it's a balancing act. Some games can go the $70 route, other games can't and won't do as well. But then we always have the opportunity to wait for those games to go on sale. Nevertheless, Sonic publisher Sega could become the latest game maker to start charging $70 for some of its new releases. Sega CEO Haruki Satomi and CFO Koichi Fukuzawa were asked about the possibility of upping their game prices, and they noted in the global marketplace, AAA game titles for consoles have been sold at $59.99 for many years, but titles sold at $69.99 have appeared in the last year. We would like to review the price titles that we believe are commensurate with price increase, while we also keep an eye on market conditions. Circling back to games that people are going to pay $70 for, Zelda, that's a game that's a gargantuan enough title that you could get away with $70 on that. I even hate saying get away, because that game, God of War Ragnarok, games of that caliber probably justify their $70 price tag. When you look at a Sega, now let's say Sega published Persona 6. Okay, Persona 6, a game that you can charge $70 for, and I don't think a single person is going to bat an eye to that, just because they know the level of content that they're going to get out of the game, and they also know the level of quality that they're gonna get from a game like that. From a quality and content standpoint, a Persona 6 is gonna be a title that people are gonna be okay spending $70 on. Hell, look at Persona 5 Royal. That game dropped on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and Nintendo Switch, and it came out at $60, and there wasn't really that big of a deal made about it. I mean, some people were upset there was no upgrade path, that you had to buy it outright again on PS5, but for the most part, like, if another game did something like that, there would be just such a stark shift in perception and reception towards that. But Persona 5, because it's at an absolutely elite caliber, it can get away with something like that. And again, I hate saying the terminology get away with, but you guys get the idea. Some of the other Sega titles, Sega published games, okay, Sonic Frontiers is a game that I really enjoyed. I have a hard time even saying that game was worth $60, let alone it being priced at $70. Let's say a Soul Hackers 2. That game being priced at $70 would be a little wild, and I can't see it really flying. Obviously, like, a Soul Hackers is more of a niche franchise, so maybe the people that are gonna buy it are just gonna buy it anyway, but man, I couldn't fathom, like, a Soul Hackers 2 being priced at $70 and recommending that game. Like, I had a hard time recommending that game at $60, and, you know, now that it goes on sale for $30, I would say, hey, go pick that up. But $70? Yeah, no, I don't think that's gonna fly, but it's definitely gonna be something to monitor, and ultimately, I just think $70 price tags, whether you want to accept it or not, are gonna be the regular price tag. EA is already all in on $70 price tags. Sony is all in on $70 price tags. Microsoft is all in on $70 price tags. I don't know from a Nintendo standpoint if it's gonna be every game that's a $70 title, but it seems like, you know, the games that they know people are gonna want to play, like a Zelda, they're gonna charge $70 for those games. So I would be prepared for that, but you know, at the end of the day, you know that a big portion of this channel is dedicated around game deals, and you saw how quickly a game like a Marvel's Midnight Suns went on sale. Callisto Protocol didn't retain that price all too long. Forspoken is seeing deep discounts as well. Even though games right out the gate can be $70, that doesn't change the fact that they can go on sale fairly quickly. Maybe it'll be a case of now that a game, you know, 6 months after release is 50% off, instead of it being $30, it'll be 35, but you get the idea there. But Sega could be the next one. They're still reviewing the process, but I would imagine if, let's say, a follow-up to Sonic Frontiers comes out, in Frontiers 2, let's call it, I could see that easily being $70. Alright, moving on from that, I do want to note a couple of things before we round out this video. Telltale's next title, the Expanse of Telltale series, Episode 1, will be launching on July 27th for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC, which it will be an Epic Game Store exclusive as far as that's concerned. Pre-orders for both the $39.99 Standard Edition and $49.99 Deluxe Editions will go live on June the 1st. Players who pre-order will receive 24 hours of early access on PlayStation and PC, while if you purchase the Deluxe Edition, you'll also receive downloadable content to be detailed at a later date. So there you go with that. That is the latest Telltale title. Experience the exciting universe of the Expanse like never before in Telltale's latest adventure. The Expanse and Telltale series follows Karagi, who reprises her role as Kamina Drummer, and explore the dangerous and uncharted edges of the belt aboard the Artemis. From scavenging wreckage ships in a zero-gravity environment to surviving a mutiny to combating fearsome pirates, you make the difficult choices and reveal Drummer's resolve in this latest Telltale adventure. A Telltale story like no other. Immerse yourself, the executive officer aboard the Artemis, a scavenging ship hunting for their big score. Explore the belt in zero-gravity, scour shipwreck, use mag boots to walk on walls and ceilings, and utilize zero-gravity thrusters to float through the void as you fly through sections of ships and the open expanse of space. Interact with objects in the world and converse with members of the crew in the largest and most immersive exploration of any Telltale game to date. Difficult choices and grave consequences as well, just like you would expect out of any Telltale game. Again, $40 price tag on that, kind of a price hike comparatively to other Telltale games in the past, but yeah, that'll be episode 1, and then subsequent episodes will be released bi-weekly after the first episode drops. Lastly, I do want to note side-scrolling action title Nocturnal will be dropping on June 7th. This has a fantastic visual style, and that element already stood out to me. Side-scrolling action title will be coming June the 7th. They note reception to Nocturnal from Steam Next Fest and PAX East were super positive, so we're thrilled that people can finally play the game. We wanted Nocturnal to effortlessly flow between fast, frenetic action and hair-raising tension with your constantly depleting host of light sources. It's a thrilling balancing act that we think platforming fans will really get a kick out of. Fight for your home island. A deadly mist, a mysterious fog covers the island and chases you on sight. Awaken the guardian of the enduring flame that sleeps in you. Explore the island and its secret places, and the speedrun mode is available as well. Again, that's dropping June 7th. PS5, PS4, $19.99 price tag on that. And that is going to do it for me. Speaking of $19.99, hell, games are going to $70 these days. Sega could be the next publisher going to $70 titles. The Expanse of Telltale series kicks off on July 27th on PS4 and PS5, and Nocturnal side-scrolling action title will be dropping on June 7th for $20. That'll do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments section down below. Sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.